A little something about Raymond. He's an investor in stocks and rentals. He wants no money from you, no bait and switch, nothing. Here's what he's going to do. He's going to log into his personal account, share real estate property documents, and give you suggestions on what to read.
This is Raymond from Stocks and Rentals, and I'm about to hook everybody up. I'm going to show you where I go to get my rental properties at a discount. All of these sites are free. There's no charge. Always look for deals. That's what I do. That's how you get paid in this real estate and the stock game. I got a favor to ask. Did you know if you hit that subscribe, like, and share button on this video, it helps me to keep helping you. Everything I do is for free. I got your back. We about to get into it right now. Share this video. Every site that I tell you about, the link will be in the description. Let's go. I want to tell you, other than the very first one that says auction.com, all these other sites are like government agencies at the federal level, so the URLs can change. The key thing that you want to remember are the names. But so if you click on your link, you get to for example, the IRS auction, and it's there, so you're cool. And then you wait a couple of weeks later or a couple of months later, you click on your bookmark link, and it's not there. They just probably moved it. So Google IRS auction, and bam, you're going to find the site again, and you're good to go. So let's click on auction.com first. I like auction.com. It's a real easy site to use. You use it just like you would Google. You're going to go right here into the search box, and you can type in a particular state. So let's do Florida. Any state you want, you can put it in. And in Florida, if you look at the map over here, they're showing you all the homes that are up for auction in Florida, and you can hover over them, and you will see pictures. You see opening bid, $35,000 for this one. You can also come over here and scroll. It gives you the dates. It gives you a lot of information. When you get to these websites, click on stuff, because you got to educate yourself before you start buying. So they're going to have rules and regulations and all that good stuff. So up here, buy, all, foreclosure, bank owned, learn, help center. Click on this stuff. Don't just start bidding and then you're like, oh man, what did I do? I just lost my down payment. Don't do that. Let's go to the next one. IRS auction. All right, this looks like an old school site. It looks like something that, I don't know, when the internet first started, this is who designed the site. But we can look right here for all real estate. And they have a list of properties. It's not that many this time, but always come back to these sites. I go maybe once a week or once a month. If you're bored, you're sitting in front of your computer, you're on your phone, just always go to the sites and see what they got. Here's a property in California. Let's click on it. It gives you all the details: date, time, open house, sale location, description of property. Scroll down, you get pictures of the property. Again, when you get to these websites, educate yourself. FAQ, they got stuff to click on. Learn before you buy. U.S. Treasury auction. Real property auctions. Upcoming auctions. General terms of sales. Again, click on this stuff. Bid results. One thing I like about this particular site is that you can do some homework, some research. Maybe you can click here on bid results, and you might want to buy a property near one of these properties, and bam, you're seeing what the property actually sold for. They tell you who bought it, the sale price, the auction date, when was it bought, property address. You got everything. Do your homework. Click here for a list of all auctions. Multifamily units. I love multifamily units. I always tell you guys, I didn't do this when I first started out, but if I can go back in time, my very first rental property would have been a multifamily unit. I would have lived in one of the units with the ideal of getting out as soon as possible, because I know I probably wouldn't want to live next to my tenant for a long time. But you got to make those sacrifices if you want to make a lot of money in this game. I would make that sacrifice and I would do it. But single family, they got them all. Just scroll through here. Start clicking on stuff. Click here. They're telling you, click. March. They're giving you the update of properties that are coming up. Let's see. It goes all the way to April. Always come back to these sites. They got the big boy homes. Maybe you don't want to do your first rental. You actually want to buy a crib to live in. You got that too. Everything's right here. Let's go back. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation auction. All right, this particular website, at this time, they don't have that many properties. They have a total of 3. They have commercial, land, and 1 single family home. They're telling you the states where they are, 3 different states. Let's click on the single family. And it appears to be in Houston, Texas, and they have a price of $5,000. Again, click on this stuff. FAQ, contact us, learn before you bid. United States Department of Agriculture auction. I would have never thought a site like this would have auctions of homes, but again, I'm putting you guys up on game. I had to find this stuff and I'm giving it to you. Single family homes. Let's click there, see what they got. And the key here is, again, we always see these maps. These are maps that are really cool. The way this particular map works, you go to the state and you're looking for a number after the state name. That'll let you know how many properties are listed there for auction. So Kentucky has 24. Let's click here. Then you go over here, click search. And you got all the properties listed. They're all foreclosures. They got all the information you want. Click on details. They're breaking everything down. Government start bid, $18,090. Again, keep coming back to these sites. Educate yourself on the sites. How to buy, about us. Stuff is real easy. I'm putting you up on game. These are sites that I go to. I have actually used these sites to buy property. General Service Administration auction. All right. I think in the on the title I said foreclosed property and more. Well, here are the more. You got jewelry, you got homes, you got bus, just all kind of stuff when you come here. It's tons and tons of things. But right now we're talking about the real estate. Let's click here. And for real estate, they don't have that many listed. They got 1 commercial and 1 other. Let's click on the commercial. I wish they had residential or multi-residential. Again, keep coming back to all these sites. They change daily, weekly, monthly. Come back. Let's click on this commercial. And here is a commercial property in Virginia. And the price that they want you to start off is $2 million. Again, it's a lot of stuff at this particular website. If you're looking for a car, jewelry, they got bulk stuff. Don't say I'm not showing this stuff. This stuff is free. You ain't got to pay for none of this stuff. All you got to do is register, get in, have your money right, and buy. HUD. All right, we got our map again. And again, educate yourself. Start clicking on this stuff. The cool thing with HUD, they give you the bid results so you can do your homework before you buy to see if you're looking at a house near a home or a property that recently sold. That will give you an idea of maybe what you want to bid, what you want to do. So let's click on a state. Let's click on New York. Take it to the East Coast. All right, so they got the homes, they got the price. You can click on all this stuff. Exclusive and a question mark. So let's hover over this. This is telling me this particular home, they want you to be a owner occupant. This home is not for an investor to bid on. They want you to live in the house. Now, once you buy it, I think the minimum time to live there is 1 year. You can do whatever you want to after that 1 year. You can flip it, continue to live in it. You can rent it out. Let's look at this one, all bidders. Here's another one, owner occupant. Again, educate yourself. Learn what that means. What's the time period? What can you do? What can you not do? I'm hooking you up. These are deals. You don't just find these on the internet. You got to go to the certain websites to get this stuff. You got the websites. Let's go back. Freddie Mac. My man Freddie. Home steps. Freddie Mac Homes. Let's click on advanced search. And they got property type. You can look for whatever type you're looking for. Number of bedrooms. Let's keep it simple. Let's put in, I don't know. Let's do Florida. The state of Florida. Search. All right, so they're telling you where all the homes are in Florida. Over here to the right, there are 6 results. They're giving you the price. And one thing I want to point out, it says first look. What they're trying to do is say, owner occupants, you guys get first dibs on this particular house. And it's telling you the number of days. So the next 20 days, only people who plan to live in the house can bid on this particular house. If you don't see this first look, that means anybody can bid on the house. Investors, owner occupants. If you are a flipper, you can just start clicking on this stuff and bidding on any of these properties. Fannie Mae. Let's go up here to search homes. And it looks like they have over 133,000 homes listed. You could break these down by property type, listing type. If you only want to look at auctions, you can click right here on auctions. And these are all auction homes. First look program, owner occupant. You are getting a picture, tenant occupied. Maybe you want somebody already living in the house before you buy it. But this is how it works. You come here, just start doing your search. Again, there's no money necessary to sign up for these sites. All deals. I've actually bought property using HomePath, and I still have the property and I'm renting it out right now. Last thing I want to tell you. Your local bank, wherever you may be bank at, so like a Bank of America or Chase, they have homes, foreclosures for sale, but they're not going to have them listed when you walk into the branch or you go to just a general website. You have to actually search for them. Again, the rental game, you got to search for this stuff, especially if you want a deal. All the properties that I own, the ones I show you and talk about in my videos, every property was a deal. How do you find these properties? I'm telling you, Google any bank name. So, for example, Bank of America, the keywords to type after the bank name or credit union name are REO property. So let's do that right now. So we are at Google, and we're going to do the Bank of America one. So Bank of America, REO property. All right, so let's scroll down. I said Bank of America, so we're looking for something with the word Bank of America in it. And let's do view properties. And again, we see a map of the United States. And they're telling you where the properties are. So let's click right here, 5. And this is Illinois. And here are the 5 properties. And they got the prices. They got everything. So again, I'm hooking you up. Bank of America. You can click on this. They're going to give you the instructions. How do you buy a house from Bank of America? It's all right here. You can go in and do the same thing. You can type in Wells Fargo REO property. You can do Chase Bank, Credit Union. This is how you find deals. All right, I hope you guys like this video. Share the website. Don't hate on anybody. I'm Raymond, Stocks and Rentals. I'm giving it to you. Give it to somebody else. I'm out. Peace.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn